Hey, what's up, everybody? This is what channel is this? First Try Projects, and today, well, you can see I've got a project going on. Where is it? Right here, where we're painting. Finished painting down here a few weeks ago. Anyway, today's project is to replace this thing, which this house was built in 1995. Used to be my parents' house, and they both passed away, so I bought it, and we're just getting rid of this dated stuff. You may like it better. Ceiling's pretty bad too, but anyway, that's a project for another day. And I'm standing here beside the bathroom, which somebody made a little unenjoyable to stand next to, but that's okay. All right, so the first thing we have to do is turn off the electricity. This was not written by, I think a doctor wrote this. It was kind of hard to see what's going on. But I'm pretty sure it's this one. I have somebody inside that is going to yell at me if this is the right one. Are you ready?
Ready.
Ready? Okay, good.
That was one.
That's the one? Okay. We turn off the electricity at the breaker box because we don't want to get electrocuted. That's no fun, even on a Saturday, which today is. So this is the old... we don't have any lights, so I have a trusty assistant here holding a flashlight for me, so I can actually see what I'm doing. And I think the first thing I'm going to have to do is take off this globe, which, oh, yep, there we go. And, oh, there's a nut on here, so that's going to take a little bit more time. Hope everybody's enjoying their quarantine, getting some projects like this done around your house. Alright, so that comes right off. Full of bugs, that's always awesome. Yeah. Just set that down there. I'm going to go ahead and take these bulbs out too, so I don't need those to get all broken. And then, let's see, I don't know what kind of tool I'm going to need for this. It's got little tiny nuts up here. Okay, that's good. You can cut it for now. Let me see what's going on, and I'll get back with you. So hopefully you can see me over this toolbox. But anyway, I got, thank you. It was basically just a little hex head because there's just little tiny hex nuts up here. So I'm hoping this will get us loose. Yeah, that was like we're making some progress here. I don't want to drop it. Never find it. Should be one more. Yeah, right.
Yep.
Right there.
Right there.
Okay. Alright, so we're going to drop this down. And we've got the power off, so we shouldn't be getting any shocks today, like I said. Alright, so I'm going to get you a little closer here, and we'll start this again. Okay, so what we've got here, I'm getting you a little closer here. So this is your ground. It's just the bare copper wire. I'm not an electrician, but one of these is a hot and one's, I don't know, neutral or something like that. But anyway, you got a white wire and a black wire. Sorry for the blurry. It's dark in here. I'm just doing this video on my Samsung Galaxy S10, which does a good job, but so anyway, just wanted to give you a closer look. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to loosen all these up, finish taking off the light fixture, and then I'll bring in the new one, and we'll start over from there. Or start from there. Okay, so here's the replacement light. This is an LED light, sort of a satin nickel finish that we got from Lowe's home stores. for about $100. I'll put a link in the description down below. So I think what we have to do here, this is the mounting plate. I know this channel is called First Tries. I've done some electrical work like this before, but I know a lot of you haven't, and this is my first time putting up a light like this, so we're going to learn together. But I think this is the mounting plate, so there's 2 screws, one here, one on the other side, to take it off, which will make it nice, because this isn't super heavy, but I don't want to be holding it over my head trying to detach it, and not to mention I'm pretty sure I can't put any screws in through here while it's still attached. So I'm going to take these screws off, see what we've got going on, and then my beautiful camera assistant here will be continuing the video. So just hang on with us. Alright, so we're gonna, like I said, we're going to start by taking these 2 screws off, just a normal Phillips head screwdriver. It's not going to stick out enough for me to get a hold of. And it's moving on. There we go, got one. Oops. Lefty loosey, righty tighty. Right now we want loosey, not tighty. Alright, so let's take this out, see what we got. Yeah, alright, good. So when you see a green screw like that, that's where you connect your ground. So yeah. And then inside here, let's see what we've got. This is also a ground. And then you've got, again, you've got your color-coded wires here. You've got a black and a white. I don't know if you can see how frayed they are when you get them. What I like to do is just kind of give it a few twists there so it's nice and neat. And then when you put the wire nuts on, you're going to get a lot, it's going to be a lot easier. You're not going to have to battle those frayed ends. So, alright, so let me, I'm going to get this attached to the ceiling, and we'll go from there again. So stay tuned. Alright, so looking back up here, we still have these 2 screws for the old light fixture, and I was thinking that those unscrewed, but I think what's going to happen here, oh great, we've got a flat head and a Phillips head. That's awesome. I'm going to take these out, so this whole plate has to come out. And then there's 2 screws that were provided with the new light fixture that are going to go screw into the holes of the electrical box up here. So instead of you watching me take these out, I'm just going to come back when I'm screwing the other ones in. How about that? Okay, so I did the thing just now that I should have done before, and you should always do, which is called reading the instructions. So I was talking about this green screw here, which is the ground, but since I have a ground wire coming out, I can just attach the ground on the new light to that, and then you attach white to white and black to black, and should be good to go. We're going to put wire nuts on it. They just screw on once you have the ends together. You put the ends together, screw this on, that'll hold them tight. If you have any concerns about doing this, please consult an electrician. I am not a licensed electrician, and this is not official guidance on how to do this. This is just sharing my knowledge of how it's done in case you want to try it yourself. Yeah, if you're not comfortable, just do it. Call somebody that knows what they're doing. Nah, not necessarily. All right, I'm sweating bullets right now because it's kind of hot right here, and I had a booger of a time getting this thing attached to the bracket. It was not fun, one person doing it. If you have another person to help hold it while you put the screws in, highly recommend that. Anyway, that ring that I screwed into the onto the electrical box, I pushed after I got all the wires connected and made sure the wire nuts were all in place. I had to take it down because the wires in the house, coming from the house, the electric wires, they were too long. They were actually sticking out of the wire nut some, so I cut a little bit off of those so that, you know, no risk of fire, and or at least reduce the risk of fire. Anyway, once I got all those connected and the wire nuts on, I pushed them up through the hole, which takes a little bit of time because those wires are really stiff. And then like I said, this has been a booger trying to get these screwed the screws on, but just finishing that up now. And all right, we are in good shape here. Let me make sure this one over here is good. I'm going to move the ladder a little bit. And yes, I'm wearing a Clemson hat. So, all right, we're good. So now for the moment of truth. Stay right there. I'm going to go turn on the breaker. We're going to see if we have a light that doesn't involve burning down the house. So keep on filming. I'm going to be right back.
That was the kitchen.
All right, we're going to turn it on. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
No lights. That's awesome.
That's because...
All right, so the moment of truth. The first time was a failure. You might have noticed the lack of light that was up here when I turned on the breaker. So I had to take the fixture down again. Check the wiring, check the wiring, and found out there was a wire loose. So I have double checked it, and it works, but now you get to see it. Hang on. You're gonna throw the switch? Make me fall off the ladder? It's okay. He's gonna throw the switch. Oh, my halo. I'm an angel of light. All right. Anyway, thanks for joining in. If you like the video, hit the subscribe button or the like button and the bell button, all those buttons, and you'll get notifications of other things. Plan on doing other projects around the house, projects on my my vehicle. I have a Nissan Frontier, yeah. I got to change the struts and the shocks, so we're doing videos about that. Got another channel. It's First Tries Cooking, which is inspired by lots of people on YouTube and you know, television cooking shows and things like that. So we're trying to just expand your knowledge. Hopefully you'll find us, and my kids' knowledge and my girlfriend's knowledge and my knowledge by trying things for the first time, or maybe just teaching you how to do things for the first time. So thanks a lot. Talk to you soon.